Shalom Agim. Yahweh Shemel Shabbat Shem Kodesh Barakatam. Our praise, glory, and honor be to the Most High Yahweh. Yahweh is the true name for the Almighty. And Yahweh Shah is the true name for the Son of the Almighty. Our Lord and Savior who is going to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel from the coming time of trouble, time of Jacob's trouble. Double honors to our apostles of James, great stone, and salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word with all sincerity and in all truth. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians are the real Israelites. We are the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. Alright, but the Heavenly Father have chosen to have mercy and an elect of His people to be delivered. Right? But what we actually foreseen, as the scripture said, the prudent man foreseeth the evil and hide it himself. Now we have foreseen this evil that is coming upon the earth, which is this evil famine. The evil of famine. The scripture referred to it as the evil arrows of famine. Right? And this is one of the main instruments that gonna be so destructive to modern day society, to society in general, which will come upon all the world, man. Alright, shortage of food, famine, and we see signs of these, popping up in different parts of the world. Shortage of this, shortage of that, shortage of everything, so shortage of so many things, right? So this is the mother of America, which is England, Great Britain, right? America, which is Babylon the Great. America came out of England. All right, UK, United Kingdom grocers limit sales of some vegetables amid shortages. Several British supermarket chains have limited the amount of some fresh fruits and vegetables that customers can buy amid shortages. Blame on bad weather in Spain and Morocco. And that's to show you how a lot of countries depend on each other, and some depend on some more for food. For example, even Jamaica, 90% of the goods that came here or that come to Jamaica are from overseas. They are imported. And that's why when any little thing happen to those countries that you get food from, this can be the result. So in the time of war, when countries hold on upon them food, what they think gonna happen? You're gonna have a growing famine, an increase in famine. Alright, hunger grows, man. Hunger grows, lack of food, because of lack of food. Alright, Tesco, the UK's largest grocery chain, said Wednesday that it would temporarily limit customers to buying 3 items each of tomatoes, peppers, and cucumbers. It follows similar move by the rival chains Aldi and Morrison's. The empty shelves become a political issue, and opponents of Britain's decision to leave the European Union blaming Brexit for the fruit and vegetable shortages. Now, we read when I saw the part about the empty shelves and even see the picture, this was the first precept come to mind, which is a prophecy of 2 Ezra 6 chapter and the 22nd verse. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. Your vegetation, your land, your vineyard that you plant and sow seeds, they will become unsown. One of the reasons is because of what? The dirt. And we're gonna know that dirt is DEARTH. That's the kind of dirt we're talking about, which is what? Famine. And in famine, you are dirt, you have what? Dry land. Dry till the land crack. And streams and rivers dry up. Yeah. A lot of rivers, even in America, you have lakes drying up. You have lakes that are dried up, man. Big a lake is big and hold a large amount of water. Sown place appearing unsown, and he said the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. So places like these that are feeling this now, and these are major food stores. You know, it is UK's or Britain's largest. Yeah, let me find what about it. Tesco, UK's largest grocery chain. Yeah, so you're gonna have major supermarkets, man. You know, you're gonna have US in you're gonna have some of the largest supermarkets in the world going empty. Alright, and these things are what are prophetic events, you know what I mean, to happen. The Heavenly Father prophesied of this. So regardless of, there's nothing, you know, one can do, man, to for this not to happen. Alright? Because you have some people love to say technology too advanced if we have full shortage. No. You know, the most I Musa is the one orchestrating this famine, man, not man. Seeing? So let me just read that again. It says, suddenly shall the sown place appear and sown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found what? Empty. See? And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall suddenly be afraid. At that time shall friends fight against one another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still. You see what I say? Just like we mentioned a while ago. And in 3 hours they shall not run. So you're gonna have even major streams, rivers drying up, man. Like we have the Euphrates being dried up you know, right now. You know, preparing the ways of the kings, man, preparing for war. That's also prophetic. Seeing? So when this hit, man, you know, this is gonna trigger a lot of, it's gonna be a domino effect. Cause men gonna turn each other, man, as this prophecy says, for lack of bread. Matter of fact, let me get that, man. In 2nd Ezra 15, I will get to the point, right? 15, 14. No. Let me just get to the point. Alright, 2nd Ezra 15, verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. Right? So friends are fight against friends like enemies. Yeah. A man are fight against him neighbor. Yeah. I'm gonna see why. But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. Take them goods. Right? Because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Yeah, this is prophetic. These are prophetic scriptures that we're reading up, man. That we're reading about. Right? And have famines happening in history. Countless. So this is nothing far-fetched, man. This is nothing mysterious or fairy tale. Yeah? Famine do happen. Even now you have famine going on in Yemen. Seeing? So the shortage of food, the shortage of different items, man. This is a looming crisis. This is something pending, man. So when it hit, what you gonna do? What is your means of survival? What is your way out? What is your way of protection or covering? What is it? See? We know ours. Alright? We know where our help is. We know where our strength, our protection, our guide, our source of food. We know where that is. Right? And it's in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right? Because he said what? His servants shall eat and thou shalt be hungry. Why his servants are going to eat and the rest going to be hungry? Because what? When he called, they did not answer. Yeah? Isaiah 65. Isaiah 65. I think it's 65 and 12. This is Isaiah 65 and 12. Let me start at 11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord, right? When forsake the Most High, that forget my own mountain, that prepare a table for the troop, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. What slaughter? The slaughter that is coming. Alright? The prophecy of men killing each other for what? For food. The prophecy of nations against nation. Because when I call, he did not answer. He did call. How did he call? He said, Scripture said it, I have also spoken by the prophets. That's how him call. But you refuse to answer. When I spake, how did he speak? I have also spoken by the prophets. Ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. So while he was calling out to you and telling you what not to do from what you should do, you rejected it, you despised it. Therefore thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servants shall eat, the one that did his will, but he shall be hungry. You are going to die of hunger, and that's one of the worst way to die. Behold, my servant shall drink, but he shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but he shall be ashamed. So there you go, and everybody a servant. And how do you serve him? How do you know that you're serving him? A lot of people say them serving the Almighty or serving God, but don't even know his name. They don't even know his son's name. So how are you serving him? Right? Behold, my servant shall sing for joy, but he shall cry for sorrow of heart, because hunger pain is going to give you sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. Alright, so with that, man, hope this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect. Shalom, Akim, until next time.